Choke no joke, I'm in the building, baby. Back on the morning workout. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Kareem Smiggity, what up? Kyran, what up? Choke no joke, you already know. Out here for the morning workout. Came out here to get it. Had a real lazy day yesterday. I don't like Father's Day, so I usually try to sleep through it. And I slept through it for the most part. I think got up twice to eat. Shout out to all the pops, fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. I finally dropped the first video yesterday off Learn from Mistakes Part 2. Lead the streets. Father's Day, I love my child. If you didn't get to see it, it is up on the channel. Shout out to everybody that hit me up, whether it was through text, phone call, social media, Instagram, comments. That wished me happy Father's Day yesterday. Appreciate you. I got to check out the poll that I did on my Instagram. I did a Father's Day poll on my Instagram with 3 different things. Did you get a gift for Father's Day? Was one of them. Did you get a call from your kids or your kid's mother for Father's Day? And what was the other one? Did you get a gift? Did you get a call? It's one of them. I can't think right now. I have to, I'm gonna have to look it up. But the results was as I expected. But as I see, Father's Day don't mean squiddly squat to a lot of people. But you can check that out on my Instagram at Real Choke No Joke. Baby girl out here roller skating. Sorry I took long. I realized when I stepped out the car that I lost one of my goddamn gloves. So I had to go purchase some new ones. Since I came back from Dubai, my whole everything just been off. I've been trying to get back on track for so long. I feel like I'm finally getting there. Shout out to my girl Bev G over on the other side of the water. I think I'm gonna get some push-ups in today. Oh wow, they put a fence up over here. Wonder why they did that. You go by? Oh, go to the guy. She just broke up my routine, man. I don't know why people think that they can't walk by the goddamn camera. Oh, God. Nandy in the building, what up? Rasul in the building. Corey in the building. Heist in the building. Tina Ashley, what up? Peanut, what up? Kyran, you happy it's over too? Yeah. I'm not a fan of Father's Day at all. I really don't feel appreciated at all. All the fighting I did. But I ain't gonna get into it. I'm gonna leave it alone. The day is behind me, but it is a constant reminder. But shout out to my moms. She sent me a Father's Day card. How many of you fathers out there got a Father's Day gift? That was one of the things in the poll. Did you get a gift? Let me tell you what they said. I look up this poll that I did. Okay. Now, this is the poll I did. Did your children or your children, did your child or children or their mother get you a gift for Father's Day? And cooking does not count. That's not a gift. If they, if your wife or your kid's mother, if you still with them, if they cooked for you and that was a gift for you for Father's Day, that's not a gift. She cooked every night. Just because she cooks a special dish, that is definitely not a gift. Okay? So the poll, did your child or your children or their mother get you a gift for Father's Day? And cooking for you doesn't count. Look at this poll, y'all, and this is a 24-hour poll. I don't know if y'all can see that. And if you can't see it, I'll read it to you. 14% said yes. 14% out of 100% got a gift. 86% did not get a gift. 86% of the fathers did not get a gift for Father's Day. Ain't that some shit? This is a 24-hour poll I did for Father's Day, and I posted it on Father's Day. Can you believe that? 86% of the fathers did not get a gift for Father's Day from their kids or the kid's mother. 86%, bro. Get some push-ups over here. 14% of y'all got a gift. Once again, 86% of the men did not receive a gift for Father's Day, and 14% did. That is crazy, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why that is. I'm gonna take these gloves back and get a bigger size. Just squeezing my pinky. So I'm gonna tell y'all why that is. Why 86% didn't receive a gift. Because those 86% of those men are the breadwinners of the family. And more than likely, either the mother ain't working and she's an at-home mom, or she just don't care. But I'm not gonna give you money to go buy me a gift for Father's Day. I'm just not doing that. And when it's Mother's Day, you know that the dad is taking the mother out, giving the kids money to buy the kid mothers a gift. I'm not giving my kids money to buy them, to give them money to buy me a gift for Father's Day. I'm just not doing that. And this is why men get the cheap gifts like socks or a tie, because it's very affordable. The women ain't got to spend no money on no jewelry. Some of these dudes will buy their baby mother a car for Mother's Day. Or they going to Louis Vuitton or Chanel or Tiffany's for Mother's Day. Can you believe that? 86% of the men did not receive a gift. That is crazy. And these are the providers. These are niggas got to pay child support. These are the men that got to pay alimony in a divorce or give up half in a divorce. And you don't even get a gift. Ungrateful little mother effers. Let me tell you what the second poll was. Did your child or children call to wish you happy Father's Day? What do y'all think the percentage is on that? If you're in the chat, did you call and wish your dad happy Father's Day? And rest in peace to the fathers that ain't here. So if you don't have a father because he's passed away, you don't have to respond to that. But how many of y'all called and wished your dad happy Father's Day? And if you're lying, you're only lying to yourself. That ain't nothing we can fact check, so you can sit there and lie if you want. Now, how many of the dads in here did your kid? How many of your kids called and wished you happy Father's Day? How many dads in here got a call from their kid wishing you happy Father's Day? Well, let me tell you what the poll says here. I don't know if y'all can see it. 50%, 57% said yes. 43% said no, they didn't get a call. Now, a phone call don't cost nothing. A phone call is not even a gift. It's just acknowledgement. So, how many of y'all think that's a bad percentage? 57 said yes, they got a call. 43 said no. That's damn near 50-50, bro. That's almost 50-50 right there. That's almost half of the kids out here didn't call their parent or they call their father and wish him happy Father's Day. 43% of the fathers said they did not get a call. That is a huge number, bro. A phone call? That's crazy, man. You can't even get a phone call. 57% of the fathers got a phone call and 43 did not. Do y'all women agree with that? Now let's move to the last poll for Father's Day. Whew. Feels good to be out here, getting it in. Remember, I will be live tonight at 7 p.m. for the Diddy trial. And I might be live earlier if something drastic happens. Let's see what the last poll question was. Now, I know this one was a reach in the dark. I know this one was a shot in the dark. But however, we did get some poll results on this last one. Did your ex that you had a child with wish you happy Father's Day? Did your ex, the woman of your child, did the woman of your child call you to wish you happy Father's Day? Send a text, an email, anything. That's the next question. What do y'all think is the percentage on that one? Oh man, they tore down the kids' park over there. That's where I used to do my pull-ups at. All right. Once again, the question is, did the mother of your children call and wish you happy Father's Day? And what do you think the percentage is on that? Y'all ready for the answer? Here you go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? %25 said yes. 75% said no. That's horrible. That is horrible. 25% say yes, and 75% of the fathers did not get a happy Father's Day from the mothers. You see why I don't like Father's Day? You know they can't have a baby without us, right? And then we wind up financially responsible more than they are. And you can't even get a happy Father's Day. And most of the times because you got a new girlfriend or you moved on with your life or you got another kid. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? Nandy says, I did text my baby daddy some well wishes despite the bad patches of our memory marriage. Tina says she was almost right. Nandy says, oh no, what would be the sounding sane logic and tearing down a kid's park in the park? They probably can rebuild it. I'm sure they can probably rebuild it and build a new one. Purple Flower, what up? Damn, you right, Tina Ashley. You said 30%. I'm gonna give it to you because you was only 5 off. You got that one right. That was a good guess. Hate to say it, some men aren't in a child's life financially or emotionally. A man can get out what he didn't put in. Wow. You hear that? First thing they said, or first thing, who was that? C double R. Y'all see how C double R first words was financially? A man ain't in his kid's life financially. You see what I mean? So a man can't fall on hard times, right? A man can't lose his job. You know, like it's always about money. You see that first thing C double R said is a man ain't in their kid's life financially. So that means, which I know from experience, is if you fall on hard times, you lose your job and stuff, you can't see your kid if you can't pay child support, right? But you see this? I could take my kid to the park and play. That don't cost nothing. But if I ain't got no money, then I can't see the kid, according to C double R, right? And ain't in they life emotionally. What does that mean? What does that mean? Not being in the kid's life emotionally.
I don't know what else have to do with her.
I guess if you ain't got no money, you can't be in their life emotionally anyway, right? That's crazy. Sticky Finger, what up? As Ply says, remove it from the calendar. It means the same as Groundhog. It means the same as Groundhog Day. Nothing. That's crazy. First thing women think about is money. Like, you don't got to financially contribute. Look at Jane Doe in the 50 in the Diddy case, right? Here she getting $6,000 a month for child support from her baby daddy. But she don't want to work. Then she got another man giving her $10,000 a month, and she getting $6,000 a month for child support, and she still don't want to work, right? Because she's talking about I'm looking for providers. I want providers, and their job to her is OnlyFans, getting on the internet naked and using her looks to make money, but can't go work at a Walmart, can't go work at Amazon, can't go work at it, be a flight attendant, can't work a regular job because she used to niggas providing for her because she pretty. When a bunch of y'all women, if y'all was getting $6,000 a month, $7,000 a month in child support, y'all wouldn't even be complaining. But even with her, that ain't nothing. Because she want to live a certain lifestyle that she can't pay for herself and don't want to work for, just want to lay on her back to get it. Sleeping with 3 men in one night or at one time just for the $10,000 a month. Hey, how you doing? Right? I guess the job to her is freaking off. See, the thing that killed me with women, when it comes to that financially ain't in their life, what do you do when your kid's father die and your kid is just 3 years old? What the F is your excuse then? God forbid that happen to anybody, but it has happened to people, right? So what do you say? Oh, the father died at when your kid was young, right? What is your excuse then? What is your excuse then? Oh, this nigga died. That nigga died. He ain't shit, he died. I had to raise this baby by myself. You supposed to contribute. You supposed to raise the kid. Anything can happen to the father at any given time. The nigga gonna get in a car accident and not be able to work no more. And you gonna sit around and dog him and blame him because he got injured and can't work? You don't think you supposed to be working and bringing something to the table? read some of these. It looked like to me, if you don't pay, you can't see your kid. That's a fact. That is a fact. It's like mother effers be using the kid for extortion. What you mean you want to come see the kid? You ain't paid child support. Okay, I ain't got it. So what that mean? I can't see the kid because I ain't got no money? That's crazy. Not defending any shallow people, but rent is high. Thus, it's the first thing most think about to survive. Nasty work. A man can take care of his kid, but once he loses his job, he can't see his kid. Fact, Sticky Finger. She ungrateful. She feels entitled and privileged. Most pretty girls do. When you got a girl that go and she get ready to buy something and the guy come, just because she pretty, he want to pay for it. They don't understand what they do to a woman's psyche who believe that, oh, because I'm pretty, that that all men should be paying for me to get by in life for nothing just because I'm pretty. Peanut said, I ain't never got $6K a month in child support. One year I received a few child support payments of what was totaled. After that, the last two pays were so small, it was just gas money. I don't want it, I'd rather work. Nandy says, which is wear and tear on the body and soul. You talking about Jane Doe, California Cooper, and one on her looks on the books. One character was shaming a lady for having a house from doing that line of work. The person they were gossiping to, checking in videos online, says, my oldest brother died last year, left my nephew fatherless. Rest in peace to your brother. But that's the perfect example that I'm talking about, right? Now, like I said, first and foremost, rest in peace to your brother, right? Now, I don't know what situation your brother had, and I don't know what the situation with his kid's mother, right? But let's just say your brother was taking care of everything, and the mother didn't have to want for nothing because your brother was taking care of everything. He taking care of all the bills, everything, right? And her job is just to raise the kids. Stay at home, go pick them up from school, or, take them to ballet or karate or whatever it is. And then, cook and clean at the house, right? Now, that's been, let's say that's been her life for, let's say, X amount of years. Now, unfortunately, your brother passed away, right? And she looking for insurance money to hold up financially. Now that he's gone, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna get a job, or she gonna find another nigga to take care of her and the kid? Or maybe she was the breadwinner. Who knows? I'm just saying. If you are a woman and you have a man that's taking care of everything, the worst can happen. All right, what's good, man? Like in this situation, this man passed away and you felt like, oh, I ain't got to do nothing. He taking care of everything. Now, when he passed away, you left with the burden of the kids. And being that you felt like you didn't have to do anything because the man was taking everything, now the man is gone. What do? Now you want to start a career? You might be in your late 30s. You might be in your 40s. Now you got to figure out what you're going to do, where you going to work, how you going to get this money, who going to watch the kid, because that was your job. But now the person that's going to watch, they got to watch the kid, you got to pay them. You was doing it for free because that was your child. Now you got to go out there and work. What do when the father passes away and you have no job skill because he was taking care of everything? So Nandy's defending being a prostitute. That's what it looked like. Andy says, at least she has something, a house to show for the years on her back. What do you have to show for yours? What house does she got, Nandy? She's renting. She's renting a house, not renting to own. Diddy gave her $10,000 a month. She dropped the whole 10,000 on the house, a rental. You renting the house for 10 grand, you never gonna own it. And the reason she dropping 10 grand on it, because she getting the 6 grand from her baby daddy for utilities and other stuff. Wow, Nandy. Okay. The point. Not extolling it, but Mike Evans said it on an episode of Good Times. It's the oldest profession in the world. So Miss Jane Doe, I like to defend her past logic to the tilt. Really? Okay. So, Nandy, since you defend Jane Doe's sleeping on her back to make money, what do you think her son is going through right now? Hearing in the public court of law that his mother is sleeping with 3 men at a time and one night, having sex with all these different sex workers. What do you think that's going to do to his mentality growing up? Do you see the stuff that her baby daddy be posting on Instagram about this situation? You think that even helps the kid? You really believe? You know what? I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to try to make no logic out of what you just said. That is crazy. Wow. Jordan Smith, what up? I think I'm about at 120 push-ups. I think I did 4 sets of 30. Nandy, what kind of dude do you got a kid? What kind of dude that you got that you sit here and you say she longs for a break and want the dad to see the baby help, but the man feared the kids asking for things while they are outside, like candy, ice cream. Nandy, you think that men don't come to pick up their kids, or your man or your baby daddy don't want to come pick up a kid because he's scared that the kid is going to ask him for ice cream or candy? What kind of bum ass nigga you dealing with? Like, are you serious? Wait, first yo, hold on. First you defending this woman and saying the prostitution is the oldest job out there, and at least she got a house for 10 grand. She don't own a house. That money you put in, she might as well put that money in the garbage. Because when she look up, soon as she can't pay the 10 grand no more, did he stop paying it? She gotta go. She don't own the house. She's not paying the mortgage. That's a dumb financial situation. You don't go spend 10,000 on a goddamn rental house just to look like you balling. She could have took 5,000 of that and put that down on the house, and took the 10 grand that he was giving her, and after 3 years could have brought a house for 300,000. You gonna go rent a house for that costs millions in Los Angeles? You gonna rent it for 10,000 a month and never gonna own it. And after 3 years, you done blew 360,000. And you could have bought a nice home in Georgia or in the Midwest for 200,000, 300,000. A nice home, a 5-bedroom, easy. And you telling me she was smart? Okay. Jazzy in the building. What up? How old is her kid? Her kid is probably like 13. And he got to go to school and deal with kids talking about, yo, your moms was freaking off with Diddy. 3 niggas was banging your mother at one time. Your mother was picking her own sex workers. Your mother was just at an orgy with Kanye and them, with 8 niggas in the room. And you condone that? Wow. 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 Look, I don't even want to look at the comments no more. Jesus Christ, bro. Wow. 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 I'm glad y'all got to witness that one. You see how some women think? Wow. Wow. Don't even think about the kid. Don't think about the psychological trauma that the kid got to deal with. Wow. Wow, Nandy. Wow. 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 Yo, man. Woo! Jesus Christ. Holy crap. I am dumbfounded right now. I'm dumbfounded right now. Yo. Y'all saw it. Hey, you can't make that up. She typed it. Wow. Let me see exactly how old this their son is. This dude's 12 years old, bro. He about to be a teenager. 1 year behind Blue Ivy. And you telling me that's cool? Wow, Nandy. Wow. Oh, holy crap. You just threw my whole thoughts off. Yo, man. Woo. Fellas, pay attention. Pay attention, fellas. Y'all saw it in real time. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. I really don't know what to say. Yo. Wow. 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 I tell y'all, boy, sisterhood is a mother effort. These women will defend women even when they wrong. Just because they don't like men. Like, wow, bro. Wow. 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 Whew. Holy crap. Now I can only think of what Jane Doe, her mentality is. If Nandy could think like this, she damn sure wasn't thinking about her kid. They probably got the same ideology. Wow. Wow. Holy. Wow. Oh. Nandy, you didn't ruin my day. You have ruined my morning. I can't believe what I just read. Like, wow. Wow. A woman with a kid, a son? Wow. Oh, man. What kind of man is he going to be to a woman? When his mother's doing stuff like that and you got women out here like her that condone it? Wow. How does he pick a woman to... Man, hey, y'all, I got to go, man. Cause I don't want to start talking crazy. To each his own, Nandy. To each his own. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Cause I'm about to start talking reckless. I gotta go. I'll holler back, y'all.